No matter what I do, for some reason this game does not like to show up on OBS recording. So recording is going to be difficult. So, we're just going to have to stick with this. Alright. So I guess we're going to start with the story. Hello, I'm home. Already? Alrighty, okay. Hello, I'm home. Start a new game? Yes. Your decisions and dialogue choice will affect the plot of the game and the following chapters. Oh! Choice matters! Okay, so this should be interesting.
So, hello. My name is Rui. I was born in Lattery, and I'm sure you're already familiar with this land of superstitious gypsies where every second is a winemaker, a farmer, or a lousy magician. But I've always wanted something more. After finishing school, I moved to another country to enroll at their Institute of Arts. I wanted to become a jeweler, but after studying for only a brief time, I got really bored. The new life that opened up for me outside the Institute was much better and full of intriguing prospects. I got so carried away by the country's world of mysticism and ciphers that, I simply couldn't think of anything else. I lost myself in spending weeks at the library, deciphering various historical riddles just for my pleasure. Soon after, I quit the Institute. I made new friends, and I found a job. I was writing for the Paranormal Patrol newspaper and looking for material for my articles. During these 10 years, I became a recognized writer. However, I came into contact with the local mafia without realizing who it was I was dealing with. I had to give up everything and go back to my homeland and become a nobody again. I picked up my old jeweler's tools once more and I started my life anew. I was fortunate to find myself a high-paying customer soon after, the Black Baron. His sister, by the way, is running our country, and the bracelet that I was going to make the Baron was for his bride. He gave me an extremely expensive and difficult material to work with. Oh, if only I had known the troubles that were already waiting for me here.
Ooh, spooky, spooky. I'm busy! Serban, if that's you, please come in. I said I'm busy! I'll repeat myself once more for the deaf. I'm busy. Very busy. Can I stay in here? They're so noisy. I'm tired of listening to their silly chatter. They're like two jackdaws screaming and repeating the same thing every day. And they smoke a lot. There's no fresh air left. Seems I have no choice. Come in, but don't bother me. I despise that. Is the bracelet finished? No, it hasn't even started, you doofus. Nope, not yet. It looks a bit, I don't want to be rude, but boring. Yeah, because it's not done! Ah! Pain of every artist ever. Stop interrupting me. Why should I be offended? I'm thinking the same thing. That's because it's a blank. Yes, because it's a blank, silly. May I be honest with you? I'm afraid that the Black Baron won't like these results. That's why this work is suspended for now. I want to impress him. Imagine, I'll give him the bracelet and he'll look it over and then he'll squeal like a girl and scream, God, this is art! I love the expression. That's so funny. After that, he'll drown me in money. Would he squeal? If only you could have seen him. He's an enthusiastic and kind man, and quite rich. And he will make you his personal jeweler? No, perhaps he'll become a younger Baron. No, kid, you're thinking too hard. It would be so cool, and he might give you your own personal workshop, huh? Well, actually, I don't want to be a jeweler. I have other plans. Really? Well, now. Well, could you ask for a workshop at least? Give it to me if you don't need it. You're asking for too much, kid. It's too soon to talk about this. Also, why is this order so expensive? You're making a bracelet out of ordinary wood. It's not even gold or silver. You know, the wood that the Black Baron gave me is quite rare. This here is mirror oak. The tree it originates from is found hardly anywhere due to high demand. Such wood is used extensively in rituals, and it is heavily sought after by mystics and other ne'er-do-wells. Do you know what kind of ritual the Baron is going to perform? Suolokin sacrifice? His wedding peanut is going to give his bride a bracelet hewn from mirror oak to ensure everything goes off without a hitch. That's so stupid, killing rare trees for some Baron's stupid wedding. You're right, but a commission is a commission. I can't argue with you there, but a job is a job. What the... Stain! Oh, come on. Ladies, would you please keep your voices down? I'm trying to work here. Useless. They don't even hear you. Those two women. They're insufferable. I could ask them to get going and do something, but I doubt they'd even bother. This is a powerful artifact. This is a powerful artifact depriving me of sleep, appetite, and the will to live. Will I ever truly finish this commission? Satori! Constellations are so cool! I hope no one heard me. Oh, interesting. I want to take a look around before I do anything. Ack! Just look at him, gaudy as a peacock. Thinking he's an urban dandy, coming here to flirt with the power bug girls. Don't judge him so harshly, Bree. He's always been a sweetie. Just like his uncle, Rami, or Rami's sister. I don't remember her name. That's enough, Emerald. It's obvious that you spoiled him as a child. He's stupid and lazy because you didn't teach him the value of hard work. Now, and I should thank you, he lives with a family where everything is done for him. Ahem. Rilla. What? Why did you stop? Have I put you in an awkward position? Me? In an awkward position in my own house? I'll give you an awkward bin myself. Idiot, if you keep speaking to me in that manner. Rui, dear, my dear, what happened? I'm sure everything's fine. Would you please speak quietly? I don't often ask you to do something for me, but today I'll make an exception. Would you please be quiet for a while? It's difficult for me to concentrate on my work. Work? You call those stupid trinkets that you make between sleeping and eating work? Don't be like that, Bree. My Rui is a good and responsible boy. There's no need for him to be distracted by trivial matters. Mamen, stop. Please don't defend me. So, I don't want to waste my time with you anymore. Are we done here? No, not yet. Just for the record, I do not enjoy owing you. I would have finished this damn bracelet with great pleasure just to get out of here and not impose on you any further. But I cannot be productive every day. It's difficult for me to concentrate on my work. So you came in here to complain and make excuses, or am I missing something? No, I look forward to the day when you have your money and finally move out of here. You're a pansy and you're lazy. You'll never get your own hands dirty and grow peppers like the others. Do you think I'm just another insolvent borrower? I can't call your small orders real work. What about the Black Baron? You mean, what about this paper-thin story I can use to justify myself? Tell it to your mother. I'm not a naive girl. But it's true, Bree. When did you decide to be the boss? Please tell me. Where did you find all this arrogance, boy? You pretend to be a scholar and intellectual, but what are you really? You didn't even finish your degree at the Institute. All you do now is take orders for earrings and bracelets. Does the fact that I'm taking orders for real money mean anything to you? If only that money was used sensibly. You still haven't paid me your last debt, and you are on your 5th or 6th loan already. I only borrowed twice. Personally, yes. And then you dared to borrow through your mother. Oh, almost forgot. I have some unfinished work elsewhere. Man. Sorry, dear. I'll leave you two for now. Why don't you make yourself scarce as well? Yeah, sure. Bye. Good luck. Oof. A completely alien place for me. It's called Hill Camp. Obviously in honor of the landscape. My family lived a few kilometers away on the other side of the lake. I don't like village life. Dirt everywhere, the smell of compost, garden beds, biting insects, outhouses. The sooner I finish the commission for the Baron, the faster I can get out of here. Oh, I want to explore, but I feel like I have to finish the stupid thing. No, what? Where is my room? Well, I always got some peace and quiet, theoretically. I officially declare that mere oak is the most despicable material in the world. Sometimes the blade goes through on the tree softly, like through butter, and sometimes it's so hard, like you're trying to cut a stone. Damn, that scratch. I hope I can hide it. Oh, snap! Is that what happened? Oh! Oh, we mushed up. Uni the 9th. Deadline is close, but I have enough time to finish the commission. I'll get back to the bracelet later. We need to have a rest from each other. The Black Baron gave me that sketch. I don't know if it was him who drew it, but the Sualocan muzzles look pretty neat. If you believe the traditional images of them, of course. Okay. What's over here? Okay, that brings me outside. Let's not go out there yet. What's this? A royal throne with a flowing flower print. Okay. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. Push the red button! Where's the red button? Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh no way! Antiquity is coming here? To La Torre? I must buy a ticket. I hope they aren't sold out yet. Dude, do you even have... Bro! You don't even have, like, you're not taking care of your loan. I'm selling potatoes, 3 years old, creamer-colored blue eyes. What? I got it. It's talking about a Sujidaro. They forgot to write a name with a capital letter. What? Oh. I think it's like a cow, equivalent of a cow or something. Looks like it was drawn by Serbin. Okay. Oh! There's more stuff! This is neat. Was there a child creativity contest in the camp or what? Okay, this is cute. I even like it. Especially those boots. They look like teeth. Reading coffee grounds, braiding Ayalahayan braids, selling porcelain. I'll look after your pets. Cheap. Fast, with a guarantee. I love beautiful men. Blonde hair. What? Good luck with your business, Sally. Bella's Paprika. 10% discount. I can't believe it. Who needs this stuff? Okay. So there's like posters and stuff. Broken horn. Ouch. I guess it hurts. Okay, so that's the same thing. Okay, what is this? What's hello? What's this Mindscape thing? I'm 27 years old and I've already done so many things I'm too ashamed to talk about. My mom thinks I'm the perfect son, and before I went to Nori, it was true. A higher education under my belt, it's undergraduate level. Though, but anyway, years of decoding practice and newspaper work, and I'm very resourceful. Even if someone were to tie me up, put me in a safe, give me a sipper, and throw me into the sea, I'll build myself a battle sloop able to sail, fly, and shoot raccoons. I need this to work, so I really look forward to hearing from you. My letter to the Metropolitan Library in the name of Mervari the Red Baroness. I'm still waiting for a response from these morons. Interesting. Okay, so this is Sirbin, general info. Brillo's morose and taciturn son. Must be my cousin. He always gives me such unreasonable looks that sometimes it's hard to tell what's really on his mind. Aunt Brilla, my mother's sister. Her main function is to grow peppers. Brilla just can't stand me and literally notices my every mistake, even the minor ones. However, she's surprisingly loyal to my mother. It's completely useless to argue with her or offer flattery. Sometimes I reckon that the first word my aunt spoke was trash, and that she learned to say goodbye faster than she learned to greet others. Emerald. General info. My mother, Emerald. She plays cards constantly and, moreover, cheats a lot, and loses only when a better cheater appears. That's the way we lost our family Vardo. When the father decided to leave, he went along with the horse and hit the road to an undisclosed location. I can't even understand that. Okay. World of Mortals. Sorry. My homeland, a country of the endless spaces, dirty roads, and nomadic romance. A classic Parba is some not very literate. Education in Latori ends in the 8th grade of a school. Man who has a couple of Danes, a Vardo, and a wife with a bunch of kids. He travels with his camp around the neighborhood, sometimes visits the Marquis, the local town, to sell or buy something, and listens to gossip. The life of Marquis Parba is more dynamic, but you should work hard day and night to be born in a wealthy family to move to the Marquis. Those who weren't born in Latoria consider it as a country of freedom and opportunities, but for me it's more like a trap from which I still can't escape. Okay. I loved Nori, though my first year was pretty far from a good time. At first I was proving that I was worth something to the locals. The Norians are closed people, so they have special requirements for strangers, not always fair. Then I was getting used to the crazy rhythm of life. It's always noisy on the streets, even in the suburbs. Electric wires are buzzing, trams are ringing, phones are ringing, everyone is in a hurry for business. Nori is considered as the scientific center of Xinghua for a good reason. The most intelligent humans and Sahash from all around the world gather here, but just being smart isn't enough. Money and luck are needed too. As a result, I wasn't accepted into any singlet here. This is a name for a closed science club. But I found an alternative by doing my business in the Paranormal Patrol. Journalists are also respected in Nori. Okay, World of Immortals. Okay. Immortal creatures. Okay, Sosorai. Immortal creatures who live within the borders of the flat are a favorite topic for serious scientific articles, science fiction books, and sensations in magazines like Magic and You. I used to collect information about them, even tried to get to the flat to find them, but I didn't. Sometimes I could feel Tesori are watching me. In some countries, closed cults connected with the immortals still remain. Thanks to them, the rest of the world now know that the Sohori live in clans, for example. Sasori are not gods and not spirits, but they're very powerful and live by rules inaccessible to the understanding of mortals. It seems that The facts end there. The rest are speculation and theories. The ones I was actually interested in. Okay. And the flat is the territory of the immortal Sasori. Upon first sight, it isn't terribly different from the stream. The world of mortals. In addition, there appears to be no visible boundary between them, but this is a place where time is transformed into a mere convention and familiar objects are distorted beyond all recognition. Scientists and adventurers embark on a journey into the timeless lands. Do so at their own risk, hoping to chance upon sorry artifacts or even sorry themselves, but one should not step too deeply into the flat. Those that do so risk becoming trapped within time itself and returning aged beyond their years. Some even die in the process of doing so. For the sake of personal protection, tourists are advised to bring bell rings when inspecting the border regions. If these glasses begin to crack without reason, then you have strayed into dangerous territory and it's time to head back with all due haste. Sorry, Constellation. Once upon a time, there lived some guy. Let's say he was human, because it's more interesting. He went on a flat expedition to look for Sorry, but he saw constellations written on the ground and trees. He quickly drew them and went back home, very curious about what he had seen. After that, he went back to the flat. Not even once, not even twice, but several times to find new constellations, but it was useless. The next constellations the humans saw only for after 10 or 12 years had passed. One of them was drawn right on the body of some dead animal, and it was producing some strange ringing sound. So the human came to the conclusion that constellations are a secret Sasori language, that they're ciphering something into these patterns to send each other messages. Who are they hiding from? Who knows? Many years later, other enthusiasts appeared who were also interested in this subject, and I was one of them. I have a few different theories about how to read the constellations, but they never worked when I tried. Maybe they won't work just yet. The Sulukin clan. The clan historically lives in the flat on the territory of Latori, and like many Sorry, avoids mortals, but earlier in the times so far away from now, that even if I was born 100 years ago, I would still miss them. Everything was different. Parba worshipped them as gods, made sacrifices, prayed, and Sulukin helped as they could in return. While staying the shadows as always. Of course, almost all the miracles that Sulukin performed, and which were described in the books, were fictitious. Every mortal who met these feathered snakes just wanted to fulfill their duty to emphasize their divine status more, but everyone agreed that Sulukin are able to cook incredibly tasty dishes, one portion of which can feed a large family. Religious cooperation between immortals and Sulukin ceased abruptly, but Parba didn't cry much because of it, and immediately switched to spirits, to whom they were drawn, probably even since the dawn of creation. We got some things that I need to figure out. What's this day after day? Is Brilla unhappy with me again? I'm used to it. Did Mammon borrow money from Brilla and pretended it was for me? This is something new. Mammon definitely avoided a serious conversation between all three of us and disappeared somewhere. This is one of her special skills, avoiding problems, so I don't even expect to find her in the next few hours. Blah 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 blah. I can't take it anymore. If this continues, I will start to quote quotes from the chatter between Aunt Mammon on the bracelet. I need to talk to them. Okay. That's a door. Someone in the camp is paying with fake money. I cheated out of 2 Danes. And who will now refund them? Charo the Sentinel. Punish the counterfeiter. Okay, somebody's using fake stuff? Ah! Who the heck are you? Oh, really? I was just going to see Brilla. My condolences to you, because Brilla is out of sorts today, but when she isn't... when isn't she anyway? Also, hi. She's in a bad mood? Oh, please, not this. It's good I met you then. Listen, I need your help right now. Help? With what? Wait, let me guess. Something has happened with your, babes. I'm not very good at botany, so you've come to the wrong man. Guess you'll have to speak with Brilla anyway. Hold on, buddy. No, wait. It's about her harvest. Vale? If I talk about that with her, if she finds out, she will... she must know you're working for her. Work is work, Vander. Umbrella is your boss. Any understatement may end badly for you. You can lose your salary, for example. That's alright, really. I don't care about the money. But what if Brilla would be disappointed in me and tell me to leave? This scares me. It really does. I'll fulfill your desire, of course, but this will totally destroy me. Stop moping. There's plenty of work in any camp for such a talented gardener like you. Plus, you can always find an employer better than Brilla. I swear, you will be well paid there, too. But I don't want to leave the hill camp. I mean, I've been living here for 10 years or so. Please help me. Please help me to stay here. And tell me, what happened? What have you done? Nothing. I did nothing. I just woke up earlier today and then I saw this. But I can't mention any details. Someone will definitely hear us. Rumors will spread everywhere. Are you in contact with criminals? I might have known. No, you got me wrong. Listen, just come to my greenhouse. You remember where it is, don't you? Yes, near the lake cliff. Tell me, do I need to take something with me? Maybe sentinels, chain dogs, any weapons, torch, pitchforks? No. You'd better come alone. I hope we aren't put in jail after all this. Shh, I'll be waiting. Okie dokie. Trouble in the greenhouse, I guess. Seems like these girls are having a serious conversation. Right. Doubt anyone would like me to eavesdrop on their conversations. Of course not. Everybody's at the beach. Did you say it was over by the lake house? This is the abandoned house Vander was talking about. It's huge. I don't know how long it was abandoned, but it's surprisingly clean here. Not a single bit of graffiti is on the manor's walls, and there's no trace of broken bottles anywhere. Looks like this is the place I need to go. I won't make Vander wait. The poor fellow is a nervous wreck already. Yeah, so what is he... Oh. Yeah, that's a thing. Great. A fake lamb. Or, what on earth is this thing? The windows are huge, but there's almost no glass to them. Vander isn't really worried about his own safety. There's nobody that really comes here and in here besides the birds. So what happened? You see that? It's there, near the wall. A new addition to your collection? Yeah, sort of. Huh? Good. Vander, tell me honestly, what do you want from me? Your opinion, yes. What do you think about this plant? Well, it's big and round. Looks like a sheep died somewhere in the bushes. Fluffy. A sheep, you say? Seems like I was right. Darn it. What? Are you afraid that Brilla won't like the assortment expansion? Not expansion, really. It's reduction. This damn veg lamb devoured everything that was growing at the greenhouse, while yesterday all the plants were just fine. Devoured? Is that literally devoured? But it looks utterly harmless. Yeah, we should leave? What if it's still hungry? It's not interested in meat. Only greens are important. It's a cannibal. Vale? It's so huge now. It sucked all the juices from my babies. And this jerk is happy about it. I'm sure it is. I still don't understand what kind of help you need from me. I don't either. I'm confused what's going on. Are you saying the sheepy... Wait. I'm so confused. I, was pranked by the Mad Rook. Yes, really, I'm serious. The Wake of the Rook has begun, and this year he chose me, along with the others. Let's sum up everything. This Veglam grew here. Wait, Veglam? Okay. Veglam grew here because the Mad Rook left its seed on purpose. Just to make fun of you. Of course! That's totally his style. Okay, let's say it's... the... okay, let's say it's, the Mad Rook. So, the Rook, you say. Let's assume it's true. You used this broken window as a front door, flew in freely, messed up the boards, and planted the seed. I guess it was like that? Vander, this is nonsense. The Mad Rook is a fairy tale character, and even if he exists, then who is he? A Sorai? It's deadly for Sorai to leave the flat, and why would the Rook take such a risk just to prank some mortal gardener? I don't know, but Veglam can't appear out of nowhere, right? It's just a plant, Vander. Birds can carry the seeds, and they don't have to be the Mad Rook for that. I think I didn't tell the most important thing. Veglam is a flat thing. Just like the Mad Rook. What? Is it true? I thought I'd tell everything to Brilla first, and then come what may. But, thanks to the holy names, I ran into you. I heard that you were writing articles about Sorai in the flat, and therefore you would be interested in the Veglam. Yes, I was writing articles, but I know nothing about Veglams. I know. In the stream, such plants as Veglams usually die pretty quick. But this jerk ate my greens and survived, as you see. But death is waiting for it anyway. There's not much food left. I can't let it destroy everything that's left. We have to do something. Well, I don't think necessarily cutting it down is going to help, because, like, plants can grow back, so I would dig out. We should dig it out and dispose of it as far as possible. Somewhere deep in the forest only. I don't know, really. What if it survives? You just told me he has no chance to survive if it doesn't have food at the stream. Okay then, if you don't like this option, let's just burn it. No! Someone will notice the smoke and Brilla will have questions. Let's get back to the first option. Well, I've helped you. Can I go now? You did, but you see, I can't bring myself to do this. Why not? Don't you have any tools here? I have one. It's just, I can't. I can't hurt it. It's a killer, but it's alive. Valvale. Really? You just called me just to dig out this damn weed? You know me. Sorry that I'm making you do this, but I can't do it on my own. I think it'll drive me insane, and Ugh, Vander. Fine, I'll do this. Give me your shovel. One more thing. Could you please use another shovel? Not mine? There will be blood on it otherwise. I mean, the juice. Oh, what? I can't believe this. You'll have to wait then, because I don't have garden tools in my pockets. Ooh, this is turning out to be a very interesting game. I have no idea what's happening. Alright, where's that Mindscape option again? I need answers. What the heck is a Veglam? Veglam, general info. The cannibal plant which came from the flat. Looks like a fluffy lamb. It can grow from a seed into a small bush in one night. Gobble up your cucumbers as well as your gardenias and plants black twisted roots with long spikes through the whole house. Okay. And then Vander. General info. Strange guy who loves plants and treats them like his, children. Vander works for Brilla and helps her grow to the best possible peppers of all varieties imaginable. Yet, I don't understand. How has he managed to tolerate the horrible temper Brilla possesses? Maybe she cast an ancient Parba spell on him? Who knows? Okay. Alright, well, it doesn't look like we got anything new, but at least we figured out that. Looks like this Vegelam had a good meal. It's sad to see the place like this. All that hard work done in vain. Vander is a strange guy in some ways, but he doesn't deserve this. Okay. I guess we'll have to go find a... The door is locked. Interesting. It's like a weird blood drop. It says... I can't understand any of it. It's just a jumble of words. It's to the right. Nobody in camp loves the family that lives there. Not only are they outcasts, but they also allegedly smuggle from Belleria. I'll bet on anything the hill campers made this smuggling part by themselves. Arrows are everywhere. The family that lives here is obviously preparing for war. Okay. It's a... lot of locked areas. Good old sleeping sentinel. He's like the partner of a regular sentinel who looks after the camp. I see he has obtained more clocks during the past few years. Of course, he's considered a guardian of the border between the flat and the stream, but actually he isn't. It's a fence. Wait, who? Kribatun, the guardian of the dead. That is the name of all dead graveyard cats like this one. Wait, what? Hello, Gribatun. How are you? Sunbathing still? You look fabulous. Okay, so I guess they're just a dead cat. Okay, there's a dead cat. I am so lost. I am so very, very confused. I'm also still trying to figure out, like, what's physically around. The sign is empty, but the sign itself directly hints that you'd better not go to the house on the cliff. That didn't prevent Vander from equipping his greenhouse, though. In the red Vardo with eyes lives some crazy guy who cooks his dinner in a pot in the evening. I don't know what he cooks, but the whole camp thinks of something rotten in him. Ahem! Excrement. Ooh, that's not a... That doesn't sound good. Alright, so... Eelworms, delightful creatures. They gorge quickly, but they almost immediately get hungry. Electricity interruptions are the result. Okay, so I guess this is the equivalent of, like, what they use for electricity. Guess I'll go to the right? I haven't been to the right. Goblin Cafe. Besides the menu, there's also a small story on the board that explains the name. This wagon was once owned by Ururosh the Slayer, a goblin hunter. Ururosh devoted his whole life to his work, and even more, the legend says that he approached a swamp witch from another world to make him immortal. During his first few centuries, Ururosh tirelessly pursued dangerous flat stream creatures, but then he began to rot and gradually fell apart. He almost never left his wagon. Out of boredom, he learned to bake buns and make coffee. When the peaceful life became insufferable, Ururosh looked for the swamp witch again, but never found her. Or he found the witch. Anyway, he never got back to the wagon. It's quite possible that even now his remains are decaying somewhere deep in the woods, but has his shung left them, or is it still hovering somewhere nearby? I'm so lost and confused. It's good that this cafe has nothing to do with goblins except the name. And this cute carved figure. The girl works on the day shift. Here you are. I wanted to... You need to try a local pastry. There's no reason for you to say that it's bad because it's perfect. Stop being evasive. Don't try to change the subject. I can clearly see you're being evasive. You can't be fooled. But I bet I'd win if we paid cards. Don't you dare speak about it. Do you use me to borrow money from Brilla? How could you even keep such an innocent face? You aren't just taking money from Brilla, you're using me for that. If I tell her I'm taking for myself, she'll kill me. And now she wants to kill me. Don't you see how she treats me? A little bit more and she'll use me as manure. Why are you so worried? Your wallet is going to be full soon, and any debt to Brilla will be such a tiny thing. You didn't just waste my prepaid expense, but you want to get the rest too? I don't want to get anything, sweetie. We're family, and we're supposed to help each other. I guess Brilla heard this a lot before she denied another credit to you. I'm only regretting one thing, that I raised you up to be so callous. You're just like your father. Girl, you have problems? Do you remember the night of the 2 cheats? I don't think I do. What is it? The night when you played with Dad for our family Vardo. You're disappointed that I won, right? Are you upset with me? Actually, I was upset by both of you because you decided to split your property right before I had to leave to Norian Institute. But that's not the point. I thought Father was guilty that he left us, but apparently he was right. I hope you're done, because I don't want to listen to you anymore. I am done. Well, she's around Serban's age or younger. I don't know. I'm not an expert in kids. Okay, well, I guess we have to talk to Brilla then. Wait. A bird in good health. Doesn't mind the smell of roasted meat, cigarette smoke, or dust. What is this? Impossible. It's alloy. What an unexpected meeting. Unless there's always aloe in every Vardo, in every family. I'll find out the answer someday. Probably because they're good for burns. Duh. Photo of young Brilla. Seems like she used to be a charming, nice girl, even a kind one, judging by the smile. What turned her into a swamp hag? Well, it's a count book, with a symbol to protecting against evil. Well, Aunt Brilla, I'll have you know that the symbol is what turned me away. Yes, it's you. You know what? I hate you. Even if paprika were the last edible thing on Earth, I'd willingly die from starvation instead. Okay. A secret place which is always locked. Intriguing. A coffee pot. I want to make another cup of coffee so badly so I can arrange my thoughts, but it'll be the 10th one for today. Pepper and ginger are my favorite coffee supplements. Damn, my sugar was here. And honey. Why does Brilla constantly use my things as her own? I buy them, not her. Okay. Antiquity's 3rd album. Critics say that it's not quite up to her usual level, but nah, they're just idiots. I have a huge record collection. It's a pity there's no gramophone here. I hate working without some good music. Okay, we got some information on antiquity. Oh, and ellworms, too. I love them for... Okay, so ellworms. I love them for the opportunity to read at night with a bright lamp, not being surrounded by candles and killing my eyesight. Just think, even half a century ago, no one knew about electric lighting. I'm not talking about Nori, where in the city, in every city, a huge power plant is buzzing. But even Latori, almost every family has its own generator now. Ellworms work day and night. They swim in the tank and from time to time discharging current and arranging a light show. Periodically, they're transported into a separate tank with some fish where they hunt and then have a meal. I wouldn't like to be at the place of that animal that would be in the way of a pack of electric worms. Antiquity. Oh, Saint names Antiquity. She is gorgeous. Newspapers always call her the Baroness with the man voice. And it's not so hard to guess why. Her beautiful timbre drives both guys and girls crazy. Luckily for me, Antiquity prefers the first option. And her name can often be seen among the voice actors of radio series. She also has her own broadcasts on the radio. Antiquity sings deliciously and her music is rock and roll. My favorite song is Let's Hunt the Dragons. Yes, I'm not afraid to admit it. Even though Laszlo and Meremy were always laughing at me. This year, Antiquity's tour is called Push the Red Button. I thought that I would never be able to go to her performance again because of this story with my expulsion from Nori, but she's here, and let's hurry. And she has always said that she's ready to perform for her compatriots almost for free. 1.5 Dane is not a hefty price at all. Interesting. This is an amulet. That said, I'm not superstitious, but if I remove it, then Brillo will cut my head off. It's a pity that there is no amulet to keep that woman away from me. I drew this when I was 15. Actually, I hate looking at my old drawings, but I still have loved this one. Looks gloomy. Serban's old toy. It has been lying here forever, and it's covered in dust. His name's Glashtan, another mythical figure from some wild locale legend. Hey, it's mine. Okay. It's Meremy and Laszlo. I wish things had turned out differently. So I guess that's his mom and dad. The Mirror Oak card has the price on the front side and a small reference on its back. The Jewel Crafting for Shangla Handyman magazine once planned to make several such collectible cards of different materials. Mirror Oak was the beginning. Mirror Oak was the end. Such a shame. Mirror Oak. Mirror Oak is quite rare and capricious to work with, as well as insanely expensive. Almost all Mirror Oak groves were cut down about half a century ago, and I've never seen these trees with my own eyes. The guide describes them as small frozen willows with sad blue crowns. The trunk is made of a transparent resin, and the real wood, heart of Mirror Oak, lies hidden inside. It looks exactly like the heart of a living creature. Jewelers used it for expensive crafts and jewelry, which mystics consider magical and used in dubious rituals, and the rich people buy it for weddings or funerals. This Mirror Oak, whose heart I hold in my hands now, used to grow within the Black Baron's garden. Not anymore, of course. I wonder if there's more to that. Interesting. Okay. But... how do I... such a beautiful frame. It would be perfect for a picture of my girlfriend, if I had one. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how do I go pick up... where the heck do I go pick up a... oh wait, there's a shovel. Stupid shovel. I hope it won't break in my hands. Bella could have bought a new one. She isn't poor, you know. It doesn't purr, doesn't poop in slippers. Awful as a weapon. This shovel once belonged to my great-grandfather. It's called Katze. It's quite remarkable the shovel exists longer than any of my grandfather's 3 wives. Grandfather was obsessed with the idea of finding gold and traveled all over Latoria digging up pits. Okay. Collectible item. Very firm. A trading card which was added to the magazine. Jewelry for Craftsmen of Shangla. On the back side of it, you can find a brief and in general useless description of a Mirror Oak. Interesting. What is this? What is it? I doubt it grew together with the veg lamb. I need to show this to Vander. Covered with veg lamb juice. There are some paper pieces inside. Mysterious test tube which I found on the veg lamb. Look what I found under the veg lamb's leaf. Oh, Rowie, what is it? You don't you know? Of course not. It wasn't here this morning. Let's say you're right. And how did it get here? What do you think? I think Mad Rook did it. What's inside? I don't know. Let's see. Puzzle pieces! What? Alright. So we got... whatever that is. Are they supposed to rotate? I'm not sure how this is supposed to connect. Okay, I can kind of... How do you connect them? How... I don't fully understand how I'm supposed to connect these. They're not strictly... How? Like... is there... I don't... Can I rotate them? Oh, like, I don't think I can rotate them. Like, do I just have to make sure it, like... How do you... Hello? Like, it doesn't seem to have any snapping effects, so I don't know how to... Like, it generally doesn't have a... The letter is written in regular Vild, and it means, enjoy your meal. Really? It seems to me that you've fallen deep into thought. What does it say? Tell me, do rooks know how to write? If they do, what do they use to do so? Are they smart enough to compose meaningful messages? Is this a message from Rook? From the Mad Rook himself? What did he write? I'm sure he's sneering. I haven't even said a word about him. Just thinking out loud. So what is written there? He said to enjoy our meal. You see? It's definitely the Mad Rook. And he's sneering. Do you really think you can eat this veg lamb? If I were you, I wouldn't trust notes hidden in cannibal plants. I don't... I knew right away that you took it from Rilla. She's the only one who keeps them that clean. What do you know about the Mad Rook? Not much. He spends all year hiding in the flat stream forests before venturing out into our world just for a week. He loves to mock mortals. playing with them in his own demented way, like stealing objects of value and exchanging them with others. You see, I'm a gardener, and he gave me some veglam seeds. Did he know they would destroy all my plants? I swear he did. I'm sure he found it all to be quite amusing. I hate birds. I've always thought you lived here in this greenhouse. Where is your true home? Is this my real home? All jesting aside, if you lived here for a while, you'd realize it's not nearly as bad as it seems. The insects keep you company. Well, they do for me, at least. But there's an abandoned house nearby. Why don't you live there? It feels strange in there. I don't like it. But when I'm in my garden, I feel completely safe. A tree is like a baby. You water and care for it when it's small, and then when it grows up, it protects you. But I couldn't protect them. Why don't you like the abandoned house so much? Is it too decayed? Is it stuffed with rats, or are you just a victim of prejudice? Yes. What? Yes. Everything you said. And also, it's just sinister. Okay, I got you. What are you doing in the camp? Though I see you every morning, I know almost nothing about you. I'm here only for Brilla. I want to help her with everything, even if she doesn't ask. And I'll work overtime. Yes, I got it. Brilla and you are made for farming. You both should have been born Sujidaro, so people could plow the land with your help. Garden beds aren't the only thing I work with. Sometimes I have to do some doctor stuff. So you're also healing the locals? I'm just well acquainted with the properties of plants, and it's not difficult for me to make medicine for colds or insomnia. But I don't make any potions for impotence, if you suddenly thought about it. That is the last thing I was thinking about, Vander. That's funny. Alright. So, what? Do we just click on the shovel? I was taking the shovel from Brilla and suddenly had a funny thought. My sweet auntie will never even think that it was me who took the shovel. According to her, I don't even know what shovels are made for. Though, if you think deeply, I really haven't even worked with this thing, but I know which end is for holding. I think it's better to dig the veglam out and take it somewhere in the forest. Vander doesn't want to give me his tool, so I have to find something else. Yes, but how do you use it on the veglam? That's the part I don't get. How? Oh, okay. Is it blood? This freaking veglam has blood? Not blood, juice. Don't worry. Yeah, it's worse that I damaged the roots. They are too long, so it was inevitable. Forget about them. I'll take care of it myself. By the way, I figured out where we can hide the veglam. You need to go to the forest by the lake and turn left in front of the boat shed. Okay, so forest by the lake and then turn left. And what if someone sees me? There are a lot of people on the lake right now. You have to distract them. I would find the boat and cover it with some shiny material. Maybe a huge sheet of foil. I'm intrigued. Then I would lie down in it and wait for the waves to take me to the middle of the lake, and perceptibly slip into the water. The foil will reflect the sky and water so the boat will mix with the landscape, and no one will notice. And I would start floundering and screaming that I'm drowning. Thanks, Vander, but I'll make up something else. Okay. Weekend or not, the beach there is always crowded. Some are willing to spend most of their time here, but not only bathing and basking in the sun, but also looking around, preparing an evening gossip for friends and relatives. And if someone sees me walking by with a veg lamb on my shoulders, the gossip will be really juicy. It would be nice to distract them all, or even get rid of them, but who will listen to me? You'll have to sit on your post, whistle a lot, be a life curd like Alec. Although, having the whistle would be enough. There's no whistle. Well, yeah, Alec always keeps it with him. But where's Alec himself? Is he repairing a boat? Doesn't seem like him to leave his post at the middle of the day. Yeah, that's a really good question. Right. The sun is warm, the water beckons, all the girls wearing closed swimsuits, nothing to look at. Oh, he's so disappointed by that. Parba are obsessed with rugs. They have beach rugs, day rest rugs, picnic rugs, fair rugs, dish rugs. They're all spread outside because there isn't enough space for them in Vardo. Okay. When I was a kid, my man constantly was telling me that I shouldn't hang around the hydrangea because grass were snakes lived in the bushes. So I started spending days there because I wanted to catch a couple for myself. But I haven't ever seen even ordinary snakes. Beach. I don't like the water. That's why I rarely swim. Scratch that. Why I never swim. So where the heck is Alec? Also, why is it open? Bro, I've never been here before. Alec usually locks his shed up. Hey, Al? Really? Sorry, make yourself comfortable. It's okay. Art supplies are always making wallets empty, and to restore this spilled paint, Alec will have to put in a lot of effort. Is it your creation? Who do you think I am? No, it's not mine. Some vandals made their way to the shed and screwed up my old stuffed fish and poured all my paint on the floor. If the fish are old, there is nothing to worry about. That's disgusting, Alec. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to even look at this deterioration of your work. I feel for you. I'm pleased with your sympathy, but don't take it personally, Valvale. Uh-oh. What a story. That's very madness rookish. I better get back to the beach, so nothing bad happens while I'm absent. But what if these artists come back and destroy my shed completely? No, I can't leave. I have a thought. Send the people away from the beach, and so you wouldn't have to worry about them anymore. And ruin everyone's free time? But you'll be assured no one will drown without you. Then wait for me here. Keep an eye on the shed. Will do. An ugly work of non-art on a worn-out subject. No. Dead eyes of poor fish. Ask why. I'll have to admit that landscape is pretty well drawn. I finally have a competitor in Hill Camp. Thanks. Thank you for helping me with my shed. Did you make the people leave? Yes, and they were very disappointed. Probably they're planning revenge on me now. But solving this installation problem is more important now. Sorry, I have nothing to thank you with, except a big hug. I'll pass. And I am not suggesting, but I have something else. You love such things, I know. It's Glushton. Pretty close to the original, huh? I don't know. I've never seen them before. And it's gonna be your first one. Okay, I need to know. What the heck is this Glashton? What is Glashton? I guess there's more information on Vander. Strange guy who loves plants and treats them like his... Well, he's able to make a variety of medicines using the harvest from the greenhouse for that. It's pretty convenient when kind of a doctor lives in your camp. If you get cold and the cough syrup is already on its way to your house. A beach lifeguard who makes it's safe to bring the hill camp children to the lake and swim there until the sun goes down. He likes to glance at the cute young Sahash of both sexes while he's on duty. Besides a ton of stuffed fish in the boat shed, I found a lot of colorful pictures and sketches. The signature is the bottom corner leaves no doubt about Alex's authorship. A colorful portrait of an aristocrat from hot and far El Beliama, drawn with great feeling. A commission or a gift to his girlfriend? Making stuffed fish is not an easy process. You need to have a lot of patience and a lot of free time. That's a worker basket which stinks like fish. Like, if I expected anything else. Hey, I know what this fish name is. Tuna! It can be found only in the sea. It serves in many nori restaurants. Where did Alec get it? Oh, that's a good question. Ha! I was making the same thing when I was a kid. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna head out. Huh? Will this beach ever be deserted? Sure, I can make a blank face and test Serbin with the veg lamb. Wow, really, what is it? But don't mind me, I'm just doing gardening and helping Vander dig weeds. So why does it look like a bleeding sheep? Because it looks like it. Any questions? Yes, I have a question. Why can't Vander do it himself? You see, it costs me nothing to risk my ask because Brilla already hates me. She reached the limit. For real, why did I agree to this so easily? Hi, really? What are you doing here? I'm looking for something. For work. And you? I'll temporarily close the beach, if I may say so. I didn't know. Why? He's having some issues. He even asked me to keep an eye on his barn. He thought that the bastard who ruined his stuffed fish would return and do something else. Someone ruined his fish? But who? His enemy? Or the Mad Rook? No, there is no Mad Rook. Remember this. If you and I ever create our own detective agency investigating the Heaven Grows style, you will have to abandon any mystical assumptions. Then I'll be Grout. Do you think I'm more like Heave? But he didn't have a single girl in his entire life. Suits you. Servant, you have no idea. What if it turns out the Rook really exists? What will you do then? Nothing, because it's not gonna happen. Listen, I've got an idea. I want to cheer Alec up. You should have seen him. He was so upset because of these stuffed fish and wasted paint that he fell into prostration. I sell paint since the days of Nori. Let me pick them up, and we can go and give them to him together. Great idea, really. He'll be so happy. Wasn't I supposed to look for some paints? Chisels, knives, barons, my dear friends, you'll help me become rich. Okay. Wow, it's a kettle. I had forgotten about it. Why haven't I used it? Ew, mold. It's everywhere. You should probably clean that, my dude. They were giving us such things in the Institute. It's a list of tree species used in Norian jewelry. Usually they have pretty idiotic names. Not that I can make out of anything. No, I don't need the amulet. I need... Where are the paints? I get back to the bracelet later. We need to have a rest from each other. Such a beautiful frame. It would be perfect. Okay, no, yeah. There they are! I don't feel like I want to draw anymore. Guess this part of my life will stay forever. Stay in the past forever. Alec will use them better. What happened to your eye? By the way, how's your eye doing? What about it? Don't answer a question with a question. I want to know if you're getting better or not. I'm not sick. When will you take off that eye patch? Why should I do that? Ah. I forgot that you just got back and haven't heard about this. I was walking through the woods and tripped on the ground. There was a sharp rock, or maybe a twig. I lost my eye. It'll be better if I leave this patch over it. Hey kid, what are you planning to do after school? You know, I'd like to be a jeweler like you or my dad. But I wouldn't make jewelry for girls, only for guys. And not wooden ones, but metal. So you can stick it in your nose, lips, or tongue. Arrgh. Wow. But honestly, do you really want a piece of iron in your tongue? It hurts. I'm not afraid of pain. Yes, you have a great future, Peanut. How's your brother doing? Not bad, I guess. He's enjoying a life of doing almost nothing, and he never has time for me. So, who is his brother? Cool! You don't say. Oh darn! Sirbin, I forgot something. Home? I can go and check if you need. No, I forgot about one deal I have, and since I just remembered it, I urgently need to return to it. But what about the paints for Alec? I thought we'd give them to him together. Oh, there's a typo. Sorry, but I have to entrust this important deal to you. You think you can handle this? Easy peasy. Maybe I should wait for you? No need. Here, give Alec my paint. He'll be happy. And tell him I said hello. No problem. Yay! Can we finally take the veg? How's it going? The horizon is clear. Now I can send our fuzzy friend to the forest picnic. Finally! Thanks for the help, really. And sorry if I was acting horrible. Oh, almost forgot. Is this a keychain? Let me guess, you made it yourself. I've always loved handmade souvenirs, especially if... This is a charm against birds. So that's it. You think this trick will save me from, well, the mad rook? I do... Oh! Is it rook as in the bird? I think that's a bird name. I do hope it will. But it didn't help you. This amulet just doesn't suit me, that's all. But in your hands it will show itself, you'll see. Now I can get back to my garden and try to restore it before, for Brilla as quickly as possible. And I'll get rid of this carcass. It's heavy. Oh, okay. I think we're supposed to go... Not going in there. Okay, so it's there and then left. Darn, you're so heavy. You look like a fruit, but weigh as much as a real sheep. Don't compare my taste with mutton, friend. I didn't even say a word about the taste. I just... What the? Tell me, what is it you like to eat for breakfast? If you want fried eggs, I will become fried eggs. With bacon or cheese, or even tomatoes. Special for you and completely free. I can cure cough. I can help you to get rid of fleas. I'm the remedy for pox, insomnia, and sexual frustration. I'm sorry, no, I don't. That's usually not the remedy used for that. Are you advertising yourself? And what am I supposed to do? You aren't paying any attention to my marvelous abilities, marvelous qualities. But you don't even have a mouth. And you aren't alive. You're just a plant. Hold your unicorns, man. What do you mean, just a plant? I just wanted to say you look like a plant. Do you have a name? What is your name? What do you mean, my name? I don't have a name. Why would I have one? I'm food. I have to be eaten. Or do you think I'm a person? I'm lost. Wait, I need to clear my head. How did you appear at the greenhouse? I was planted, and I grew there. But how? Aren't you supposed to grow in the flat only? Aren't you, well, a Sarai plant? Wait. Aren't you a Sarai? I am immortal. As far as I'm aware of, I'm immortal. Red-blooded, if you prefer. Ah, Shan Goro. I can't believe it. I cultivated myself so carefully. I killed the young, worthless greens to nourish my wonderful body. And it turns out that you're just some miserable mortal. A slave of the clockwork. A bag of blood with an expiration date. Even though I have an expiration date, no one is gonna eat me. Are you proud of this? You stupid dream creation? I felt your body while you were carrying me. Scrawny, dry, devoid of meat and fat, stuffed with bones and veins. Yes, I alone am worth all your mortal kind. In the end, it will be me who is served on the Sarai table. Oh, I see. I'll tell you a little secret, you mouthy berry. No table for you, ever. Do you know where you are? In the woods, and I have a shovel in my hand. I'm going to dig a deep pit and shove your body right into it. You will just destroy me? All my efforts. Everything will be in vain. All right, Shan Goro, listen to me. Sorry for the insult. I'll let you use my body in mortal cooking since you want it. I wasn't even thinking about it. Then why the goblin are you threatening me? What do you want? You won't believe it, but I just want to bury you deep underground so no one will ever find you. You are a satiated monster! Come on, bury me! Let's see how you can keep up with your master. When you fill my grave with dirt. What are you talking about? What master? Master Time! Haven't you noticed that we're at the flat right now? You have not, it seems. This will be your punishment for lying, peasant. Now run to the stream, run after your Master Time like a slave dog. Not before I bury you. Fada, Shan Goro. Maybe you want to take a piece of me after all. You'll be the only Shan Goro who will get such an honor. Yes, man. I allow you to taste my juicy flesh. I'm gonna take a feather. I'm not sure I want to take that. I'll take a piece from you, but not the meat. Ow, you damn bag of blood! Why would you need my feather? Do you want to hunt some monsters? You're right. I'm going to stick it in my hunting hat. Now, goodbye! The night came unexpectedly, the forest drowned in the shadows. I may have made a bad decision, but I have no idea. Vegelan was right. I'm in the flat. How did I not notice this? I do not know. I do not know. I'll think about this later, if I return to my time. I mean, when I return to my time. Oh, consequences. When I first saw Serban, I immediately noticed the patch on his right eye. At first I thought one of the boys had giving him a big black eye and a scuffle, but as the months passed, the patch was still there. I asked my cousin what was wrong with his eye, and I was surprised about the answer. Serbin told me, though without much conviction, that he had lost his eye in the woods when he fell on a sharp rock. This story doesn't sound very likely to me, and that guy just didn't want to admit the defeat, that's all. And if I were him, I'd make up some story about the forest and the rock, too. Well, that's all you say. Okay. Doesn't sink. Cut out of cork. A useful gift, actually, but I don't have any keys to attach to it. Or even a safe with money. Or a secret chest with a bunch of notes. From espionage, or even a Vardo. Okay, so we got useful items. Bones are sharp as needles, fastened with metal ring. A well-deserved reward for helping Vander, but at the same time an ironic reminder that no trinkets will save you from troubles if they suddenly desire to fall on your head. Thick, smooth, beautifully curled. The rod is a little sticky. Whatever the veg lamb may say, I don't want to carry a juicy piece of meat in my pocket, but the feather is way different. It will perfectly decorate my room. I will look at it before going to bed and remember the talking plant, which I buried with my own hands in the ground. Alright, so I guess we need to go down. Oh, you're finally here. I was thinking about going to find you, but you did it yourself. Are you from Hill Camp? Are we in the stream? No, mate, in the flat. Don't you worry. I've got everything under control. To Imbrama. Look at yourself. What sodded hole did you come crawling out of? All covered in juice. All dirty and smelling like piss. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's it. Veg lamb's feather. Stumbre. You may keep it even during the celebration if you want to, but don't even think of pouring juice into my glass with, cider. Agreed? Otherwise, I'll knock you down. Okay. What are you... Look, if we're in the flat, we are in trouble. We have to get out of here. I'm walking around here for an hour, maybe? Or even more? What if I can't get back to my time? Actually, you and I, we're going to the celebration together until you turned somewhere and disappeared in an unknown direction. And I didn't even have time to sneeze, but here you are again, all dirty with a shovel and veg lamb feather in hand. No time to sneeze. That's impossible. I don't even know who you are. Okay, listen, if you're a timeless traveler, it's cool, and I'd gladly join you, but not now. You see, I got here by accident and got lost. I don't have any watches or bell rings with me, so I don't know how long I'll be here. Please, help me get back to the stream. You're from Hill Camp, right? Help me. It's fine. It's me, Flynn, you bleeding idiot. Are you having a duty right now? The shuffling? You ignored my restriction, didn't you? You were messing with those damned constellations, huh? Trying to solve the crown? No, don't say a word. I know you did. Fada, when I get to the shining coin, just pretend like nothing happened. I'll deal with you after the celebration. Constellations, the crown, the shuffling. What? I'm so lost. Awesome. Did I get some kind of crazy tea party? Did I get into some kind of crazy tea party? And the suit? I must be dreaming. Of course I am. I'd never wear anything like that. They hid a full flagon somewhere. Bloody hell. Here I am, serving the tables for them, and they're hiding all the Grumadang dag for me. Are you a Sorai? Indeed I am. Why did you bring me here? I'm a mortal. You know what happens to mortals if they don't leave the flat when they should. The same thing as happens to us in the stream. Don't be whinging at me with explanations, kiddo. I know a damn sight more than you. Well, at least now, you've had yourself a due day. And this is exactly the reason why I'm in need of a sip of Grumadog more than ever. Due day? You also called it shuffling. What is it? Amnesia? Well, no, I can't have amnesia. I have a wonderful memory. Perhaps, but your mind isn't all that good and well. And you know why? You broke my restriction. I asked you not to solve the constellations before the celebration, before Tingladera. This is a big day, a special day dedicated to you, and you just pounded sand up everyone's ass and tried to solve those bloody constellations again. And what did it get you? Nothing. Not a bloody damn thing. The crown didn't succumb to you, but oh, would you look at that? You've shuffled the cards in your head again. Oh, that's interesting. Congratulations, Jirato. Tingladera Drit. I have no idea what any of that means. I spent a lot of time studying constellations, doing my own research, reading a lot of books. But solving? No, no one can. Aren't they supposed to be a language? Shouldn't you and other Sorai read it? It's not Sorai language, Nano. It's got nothing to do with. Hello, kiddo. Hello to you, Shantimo. Okay. Have you found the way yourself? Crazy. Alright, so I guess he has to go around and around and around. I've been a little worried that you wouldn't hold the path and turn wrong again. But here you are, and you aren't even late. Hehe. And hello to you too, Flynn. Come on, smell. You have such wonderful teeth. Happy trading, easy work, and endless meals. You're a real Sulakin. You got me. Please don't tell my mom. Don't want to hurt her extremely fragile nerves. Okay, jokes aside, I guess you have the due day. Don't be afraid and listen to me. I'm Sulakin, and you're my best friend. You like fries. Inhale on 1, exhale on 3. He was solving constellations because of you, Bo, and right before Tingladera. And thanks to you, that damn shuffling happened to him again. How the hell does it relate to me? You're encouraging him. He does that not because he wants to, but because the king told him to. And why are you so mad about Due Day? Kiddo's brains are clearing out after each constellation. It needs that. Kiddo's brains are clearing out after each constellation. It needs that. And what if his personality will be erased soon? We won't have our kiddo anymore. But, Flynn, he needs to solve the crown. He's almost there, right? Right? And what will he give to the king if the machine is broken? And where will you find another one? He and you too. You should better start thinking about it. Or better think about it. I don't want to say anything, but you're exaggerating. There is no drama here. The only... and the little one is just the way he is, and he is doing his job. A noble job, by the way. Oh, I'm sorry. I worry too much. He is my friend. He's my friend too. Velota. I'll go and check on the guests. They shouldn't be left alone, otherwise they'll get bored. See you later, okay? You too, kiddo. Okie dokie, there's something going wrong. So, what is the crown? If you forgot about the crown, just let it stay like that. This is my best advice. What was that? Okay, so we're going back to his days when he, like, was drawing and trying to solve constellations, I think. Oh. So, I remember now. It's called the Crown of Leaves. It's the full name, right? Yes. I think the memories will start to come back right after I'll know what the Crown of Leaves is. According to yours and Beau's words, constellations are important, probably even the main part of me. Constellations can't be a part of you. We're solving them, and they damage your mind. You're like two stones, which are destroying each other when they collide. Do you still want to know? I'm gonna ask about them. Tell me about yourself. You think I enjoy yattering about myself? Not even close. You have no choice if you want me to remember you. My curses should be enough for you. Even the sharpest of them were making you giggle stupidly. But I do not see that you are having having much fun right now. Sorry, my sense of humor has degraded a little. Degrade what? Stonewich Shantou, my story is short. I'm a Sulukin clan farmer, and your nurse, willy-nilly. You and I, and Beau as well, serve our king. So you're a Sulukin just like Beau, but why do you look like Sahash? I received a very valuable gift from a mortal once, and I'm using it since then. A long tail is useful for plowing the ground, but that's it. I don't know anything about Beau. Tell me. He's your friend. Or no, he is our friend. We have been friends even before you. You aren't getting along much, as I noticed. It is difficult to get along with someone who is light-minded about deadly danger. I want to know what the Crown of Leaves is. Yes, I really want to know what the Crown of Leaves is. Of course I will tell you. Par Tapata Gomla. I'm just talking head to you. This is one important constellation, a message if you prefer. And when you read it, you can open the door. The door to where? To the pantry of ink. Do not think that I understand it. I'm only retelling you what I've seen, and the truth of all these doors and pantries was always clear only to you. If the crown is the constellation which I should read, then there were more before it? There was, but they were so much easier for you to solve than this. And do not ask why, as I said. I don't understand anything about this. Well, are we happy now? Memory restored? Nope. Are you gonna carry this feather with you the whole time? Throw it to hell. No need to shake it over the food. Kinda do want to carry it around. Bird with a snake tail stuffed with a piece with bird with a snake tail stuffed with pieces of veg lamb. The bird was not even cooked. It was simply gutted and stuffed with fruits. It's alive, evil, and it moves. Looks like a regular fish, but smells like watermelon. And it has a button instead of an eye. Pomegranates? No, it's not what it looks like. Everything isn't. Even those fruits. Wait, this is my jewelry guide. And there's a postcard, too. Study hard, and someday you'll be a real jeweler like me. Milos. What the? What does this have to do with my uncle? Great, now we gotta go track down the mystery of the uncle. Okay. What is that special holiday? Tigla Dera, a day when silence disappears. We stop the pendulum, choose a special place and arrange a meeting there to shout all together. Tigla Dera Rit. Today we say Rit in honor of you. Really? And what is that supposed to do with me? Because it's your day. A day of being born and a day of getting closer to death. We just call it a birthday in the stream. Because you're trying not to think that your path has a final stop. And that's right. Because you're trying not to think that your path has a final stop. Okay. I do the same. So, is that a bad holiday or good? That's good, I think. When the silence disappears, we appear in the ringing air, and ringing air makes us closer to the stream. Makes our feelings and senses stronger. Feels like your explanation has only made things even more complicated. I didn't understand anything. Of course you didn't. You're immortal. Fada. Bo and I will wait for you near the stairs. Okay, so, twisting. Something interesting is being poured into that decanter. Obviously not alcohol, as far as I can tell from Flynn and Bo's talk. Probably it's some kind of juice or magical water. Okay. It's a gift time, kiddo! It took me so much effort to wait. I wanted to see your face so bad. I know you're going to like it. Here. Inigo? And even the latest model? It costs a ton of money. Where did I even get it? Of course we don't have it here. So I had to make a plan to get to the stream and not die there. And then it turned out that your traders need money, but some gifts from the flat also work. So you exchanged this, but for what? For the bell tree, which I also grew myself. See? Nothing is too good for you. Cool camera, right? Do you like it? I don't even know what to say. It's glorious. It truly is. Thank you. Super awesome! And now take a picture of Flynn and me, quick! Quickly! I want to take a look at this photo. I hope it won't hurt. Just pinch a little bit. I'm joking, it's not scary at all. So stand still and prepare to see a flash like a little lightning. It doesn't bite. Wait. Flynn, want to look at the camera? No. But Flynn! You can take a photo now, kiddo. Look, Flynn, here we are. And you have this grumpy face again. Was it too hard to smile, huh? I've had quite enough smiles for today. Can't believe you risked yourself in the stream just for a bloody piece of paper. What the bloody hell were you even thinking? That you may make 100 of such pieces of paper. You know what I'm driving at? Here, kiddo, take this shot. Put it in the inner pocket of your coat and carry it with you everywhere. You won't ever forget us. And even if you do, you'll remember quickly. Photo everything you like. And I'll make an album for you later. What an ingenious plan. He was using the diaries already, and it didn't help one whit. Just in case you didn't notice that bit. Nope, the picture won't disappear when I get back to the stream. Or, hope the picture won't disappear when I get back to the stream. Stumbre. Buzz already had his moment of admiration and praise. Now it's my turn. Look, kiddo. Look what I have grown for you. It's a veg lamb. Wait. Did we bring in the veg lamb? Was that our doing? Is this all one giant, like, time loop thingy? It's a veg lamb. Why am I surprised anyway? I chatted a lot with one of them recently. Many of them are talkative. That's a ruddy fact. For the most part, they are also liars. There's one thing that's common for all of them. The desire to be eaten. Therefore, they ascribe to themselves some fantastic qualities, which they haven't even got. And by the way, they have quite a winning hand at fooling people with that rot. So veg lambs don't imitate various food tastes and don't heal diseases? That's disappointing. At a sort which was advertising itself that way once. Seems your memories about it are bright enough that you even remember it after the due day. Oh yeah, those Vigilants were so funny. I liked them. So pompous. They also didn't really like mortals for some reason. Did you put a piece of yourself into them, Flynn? Because it seems like you did. This Vigilant is special. It's quiet, but has a little secret. That's why you'd best be keeping it till the party ends. It smells delicious, like a berry strudel. And now I need to talk to the kiddo in private, Bo. As you wish. I'll be near. Well, what now? Don't be bothered. I shan't be messing about with your head anymore. Seems to me it's suffered quite enough. Just tell me this. Do you hear the stars? What the? No, I don't hear anything. I do. And you always will. After every little due day. Again and again. I'd like you to understand this. I don't hate you. In fact, you're almost like a son to me? No, but something close to that. And I love you very much. Okay? Do you understand that I can't tell you the same? Maybe past me adores you, but for the present me, you're just another son of a bitch. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's spicy. I understand, yeah. Just one more thing. A hug? No. Oh, come on, kiddo. Just one teensy little hug, and I'll set you back to the stream. Back to your time. Right on spot. Only because of that. Huh? Wait, so he attacked us. Oh, yo, so what? There was a human. Okay, so we got really close to the end of chapter 1. Oh, we're getting some spicy stuffs. Alright. Okay. Continue, I guess? Was that the bad ending? All of my research and the research of anyone before me is just nonsense, a mistake. Sarai told me, and I'm the only one who can solve them, though their assertion doesn't help me with this. But if I do have a shuffling after each solved constellation, I will remember. Just will take a while. Okay, so we didn't... So if this is what ends up happening, and we just end up getting stuck to the main menu. So we have a lot more to, like, solve, I guess? Classes... So, I think we have to... I'm confused. Feathers grow black on the trees because it's summer now. There's no time in the flat, but the seasons are still changing somehow. Feathers could turn red tomorrow and the grass will be yellow, and then the summer will suddenly start again. But I'm not going to stay here and watch these miracles, even if I really want to. Did I make a mistake? I'm so confused. Let's save it for later, when everyone will go away and I can make a shot without any disturbance. I don't want to waste such expensive film on a bad photo. Don't worry about the film. I'm gonna get more. Please, little one, try it. We'll see how this thing even works. Leave him alone. He's not in the mood. But, maybe we'll just go further from the crowd? I'm serious. Let's save it for another day. I have to go home. You haven't seen my gift yet. Okay, so we just end up... So it just ends up doing the exact same ending thing. But then it quits, and then we can't get to chapter 2. It just keeps doing the same thing. The end of chapter 1, but then I have nothing to go to, like, chapter 2. Okay. I guess I'll just welcome back. It seems as though we have already met. Oh! Okay. In that case, you already know that your decisions and dialogue choice will affect the plot of the game in the following chapters. Oh.
So, hello. My name is Rui. I was born in Lattery. I'm sure you're already familiar with this land of superstitious gypsies where every second is a winemaker, a farmer, or a lousy magician. But I've always wanted something more. After finishing school, I moved to another country to enroll at their Institute of Arts.
So we have to keep doing this until I have the key to unlock to the next chapter. Alright.
I wanted to become a jeweler, but after studying for only a brief time, I got really bored. The new life that opened up for me outside the Institute was much better and full of intriguing prospects. I got so carried away by the country's world of mysticism and ciphers that, I simply couldn't think of anything else. I lost myself.
Yeah, well, we're skipping all that because I already did that once. Alright, so we're not gonna scratch this, because I apparently accidentally scratched it last time, so... Is that you, Serban? What's up? Can I stand here? They're so noisy. I'm tired of listening to their silly chatter. Like... Blah, blah, blah. But don't get your hopes up. Their cackling is too loud and the walls are far too thin to spare our ears. I've been thinking about moving my workspace into the woods, at least until the summer's over. What do you think? Fresh air, the sun, birds singing. I see someone is in a bad mood today. Come on, help me with this bracelet. See? I made a blank. That's a bit, I don't want to be rude, but boring. Well, you're right, actually. It's far from ideal, really. But I've only just begun. Maybe, may I be honest with you? I'm afraid that the Black Baron won't like these results. That's why this work is suspended for now. I want to impress him. Imagine I'll give him the bracelet and he'll look it over and then he'll squeal. After that, he'll drown me in money. Alright. Really? Well, no. Okay, so we have to keep doing this again and again until we can find the correct path here. If you want a workshop so bad, why don't you train a little? You can't become a master without making an effort. I know. But how would I possibly be able to start? Here, take this knife. Sharpen the edge on it. May I cut something on the bracelet? No, you better check the box. I believe there's some old sticks of spruce or ash in there. Use them for practice. Really? Can I? Knock yourself out. What the... dang... Come on. Ladies, would you please keep your voices down? I'm trying to work here. Useless, they don't even hear you. Those two women, they're insufferable. I would ask them to get going and do something, but I doubt they'd even bother. Okay, so I guess we... Oh, so, yeah, we have to keep doing this over and over again to... So we have to somehow figure out the path. Interesting. Ah, so we have to be nice to him! Okay, that's a little different. Okay, now we can get the local legend here. When I was a child, my mother told me a story about Glashtan, a horse spirit who was taking care of herds in the camp owned by one wealthy baron. The spirit protected the herds from diseases and forest predators until the camp was suddenly ambushed by the Balerian troops, our aggressive neighbors. The famine came. There was nothing to eat at all except horses. Then Baron did he even have a choice? Led to slaughter a part of the herd to get some meat. Glashtan didn't like it, so he waited for the night to come and led the rest of the herd to the lake. Then, where he dragged them under the water. The horses were turned into predatory, fish-tailed monsters who likes to eat mortals' livers. Ah, it's an interesting story of basically what a Kelpie is, or, not a Kelpie, it's like a weird combination between a Kelpie and a Kappa. Bo. My Sorai friend, it's hard to believe, I know. I expected that he'd speak like a poet or pretend to be extra mysterious, but Bo turned out to be a light-headed and funny. He likes to joke, and although he looks like a huge snake and his teeth are the size of my palm, I don't think he can harm me. Flynn, general info. There's something strange about his behavior. He talks to me as if he's known me a long time, but he's rude and calls me kiddo, even though he's I stress, much shorter than I am. He has a bizarre accent and a whole set of incomprehensible words that I have never heard in the vocabulary of the hill campers. Indeed. So we gotta figure out what's behind these guys. It's a gift from Auntie Emerald. You don't have to tell me that. I was near that card table when she got it into her head to win this toy. It was an epic tournament, right? Nah. Merman took her rivals down in 2 seconds. Wow! And why didn't she win something really cool, like a golden sword or a new Vardo? No one wants to risk such values, my friend. No one except her. By the way, how's your eye doing? What about it? Don't answer a question with a question. I know people... I'm not sick. Let me take that off patch. Why should I do that? Ah, I forgot. You just got back and haven't heard about this. I was walking through the woods and tripped on the ground. There was a sharp rock and maybe a twig. Lost my eye. It would be better if I leave this patch over it. I know a good artisan in the Marquis. He makes glass prosthetics. I can introduce you to him. Wow! But, nah, I don't want it. Are you scared? Girls won't like it. It will be staring at the same point all the time. Besides, my eye patch looks pretty cool. Alright, but if you change your mind, just remember that I can take you to in the Marquis anytime. Thanks. Hey kid, what are you planning to do after school? You know, be like a jeweler like you or my dad. But I wouldn't make jewelry for... Okay, so his uncle... We know his uncle has something to do with the Sorai or something, because he had... His book was over there for some reason. So that's a clue to check out. But I wouldn't make jewelry for girls, only for guys, not wooden ones. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, but honestly, I do. How's your brother doing? Not bad, I guess. He's enjoying life of doing almost nothing. He never has time for me. So why jewelry? Am I your role model or something? Yes. Well, actually, no. One day when we went to the Marquis and I saw a master jeweler there, he was making some strange things for the nose and tongue. That was awesome. He saw me watching and asked if I wanted to become his apprentice. And your mother doesn't mind? She hates my guts. I cannot imagine she'd be happy to see another jeweler in her house. Mom doesn't know anything about my plans. That's good. Don't tell her. Oh, I got some new information. Gotta go into that Mindscape thing. Where is this? Serbin. I noticed that Serbin is... Oh, wait! Okay, so is it every single time we do this, is this like a constellation note? Or... I don't know. I noticed that Serbin is all bright-eyed when he looks at my desktop and jewelry tools. It all became clear to me right away. The boy has a dream. I'm not only familiar with this dream, but even touch it, even though... But I do it without any interest. Serbin admitted that he would very much like to follow in the footsteps of his late father and my colleague by becoming a jewelry maker, but he's sure that his mother wouldn't approve of such hobby. Chisels, knives, burns. My friends, you'll help me come rich. Ukulele, a gift from Laszlo. I can't even play 2 chords on it, but that's not what this thing was gifted for. This is Richard. He wants to eat. Or drink, to be precise. I look after him. Okay. Just look at him. God, he has a peacock. Oh. Agree. It's always been a sweetie. Mommy, or Mommy's sister. So I'll give you an awkward bend. Self-idiot. Happened? No, nothing. Everything's fine. In that case, why did you weasel into our conversation? I didn't weasel in. I'm just passing through. Just for the record, I do not enjoy owing you. I would have finished this damn bracelet with great pleasure just to get out of here and not impose on you any further. But I cannot be productive every day. It's difficult for me to concentrate on my work. So you came in here to complain and make excuses, or am I missing something? No, I look forward to the day when you have money and finally move out of here. You're a pansy and you're lazy, you'll never get up your own hands dirty and grow peppers like the others. Never get your own hands dirty and grow peppers like the others. You think I'm just another insolvent borrower? I can't call your small orders real work. What about the Black Baron? You mean, what about this paper-thin story I can use to justify myself? Tell it to your mother, I'm not a naive girl. But it's true, Bree. Nothing but calling anything to you? If only it was used sensibly. You still haven't paid me your last debt, and you are on your 5th or 6th loan already. I only borrowed twice. Personally, yes. And then you dared to borrow through your mother. I almost forgot, I have some unfinished work elsewhere. Mammon. Sorry, dear, I'll leave you two for now. This as well. Yeah, sure, bye. Good luck. Coffee again? You think enough is enough? So terribly bad for your heart. But you drink it all the time. I'm an old woman and going to die soon, so it's fine. Okay. Where do you take my sugar? Your sugar? Do you have your own sugar? Ah, forget it. I already know where this conversation is going. What is the averter needed for? It's not an averter. This is a medal your grandfather's dog was awarded. Why is this medal here, then? What do you mean, why? It brings luck and happiness home. It protects from fleas, which means it's an averter, then. Holy names, it's a dog medal. Family beads with the names of family members on it. Perla the Great Mother. Milosh the Great Father. Rasko the elder son. Serbin the younger son. Emerald the Great Mother's sister. Shuri the husband of the mother's sister. Rui. Just Rui? Important symbol for Brilla and her family. They used to be tailors. I don't know in which direction was born the Sahash who fell in love with vegetables more than needle and thread, but it doesn't matter. The scissors here are only for memories. Alright. So this is basically like just going a completely alien place for me. Hill camp in honor of the landscape. Family lived on the other side of the lake. I don't like village life. Dirt everywhere, the smell of compost, garden beds, biting insects, dirt outhouses. The sooner I finish the commission for the Baron, the faster I can get out of here. An old fireplace to fry meat and bake potatoes here sometimes. A famous cafe called Goblin. It's famed for the gobble wagon. Strong black coffee, pumpkin muffins, and beet kvass are served there. I see this Rakut here all the time. I'd like to pet him, but he's asleep and I don't want to bother him. He likes me. Interesting. Prison has been wanted for 13 years or even more. I saw this portrait even before I left. Previously, a note was attached to it. Please come back and finish the 8th grade. Someone in the camp is paying with fake money. I was cheated out of 2 Danes. Charo the Sentinel punished the counterfeiter. The Mad Rook ate all the jam in my Vardo. Charo the Sentinel, deal with it. It's impossible to tolerate this. Green Vardo with a flower. Someone stole my wet wipes. Find them before they get dry. Amen. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of, like, crimes and stuff, I guess, going on. Oh, really? I was just going to see Brilla. My condolences because Brilla is out of sort today. So hi, she's... Listen, I... Help with what? Wait, let me guess. Something has happened with your, babes. Botany... No. Wait. It's about her harvest. Valvale? If I talk about that with her, if she finds out, she will... She must know you're working for her. Work is work, Vander, and Brilla is your boss. Any understatement may end badly for you. There's plenty of work. Blah. Nothing. Moose will spread everywhere. So, as we know from the previous game, there's a veg lamb. Alright, I'm gonna actually, like, listen in on the conversation this time. Humans scare me. There's something sort of nerd convention in the cemetery, and I have no idea how to get away from them. Come on, don't worry. They will just discuss the magic bang theory and then leave. Sadri here. I don't have time for a chat, sorry. Or is it emergency? No, Alec, no emergency. Okay. Nobody in camp. We don't have any... Due to preparations for the upcoming event, the cemetery is closed until tomorrow morning. A fallen tree fully covered in mushrooms. They say the people who are traveling into the flat are able to hear the mushrooms singing, but I hardly believe it. Sleeping sentinels are always covered in tons of watches. In my opinion, just one watch would be enough, but as Alec would say, this is Latorian style, baby. Okay. Cemetery this way. By tradition, one can only visit in the afternoon when the shadows lengthen. As when we consider, when we come closer to our deceased relatives or something like that, I don't remember. The cemetery is this way. By tradition, we can only visit it in the afternoon when the shadows lengthen. Vander's house. Great, a fake lamb. Or... what on earth is this thing? New addition to... oh, it's big and round. Looks like a sheep. Veg lamb devoured everything that was growing at the greenhouse, while yesterday all the plants were fine. Keep an eye on what you're planting in your greenhouse. Just be more careful next time and read the instructions properly, and don't plant bushes that are jealous of your near other plants. I did not plant it. So I don't understand what kind of help you need from me. I was pranked by the Mad Rook. Let's sum up everything. This veg lamb grew here because the Mad Rook left its seed on purpose just to make fun of you. I would still bet that it was Brilla's competitors who did this. Mad Rook? Why? Do I think it could have been someone else? Well, someone other than a fictional person? For example, Brilla's competitors. There are a few of them out there, and business can be a cruel thing. That's my first thought, but then I thought they would have acted simpler. Probably would burn the greenhouse down or bribe Malalo so they would destroy the harvest. They wouldn't need to go to the flat to collect veg lamb seeds just to annoy their rival. Wait, so it's a flat plant? I thought that I'll tell everything to Brilla first and then come what may. But thanks to the holy names, I ran into you. I heard that you were writing articles about Sori and the flat, and therefore you would be interested in the veg lamb. Yes, I was writing articles, but I know nothing about veg lambs. I know. In the stream, such plants as veg lambs usually die pretty quickly. But this jerk ate my greens and survived, as you see. But death is waiting for it anyway. There's not much food left. I can't let it destroy everything it's left. We gotta do something. We should dig it out and dispose of it as far off as possible. Somewhere deep in the forest only. I don't know, nor what it survives. No, someone will notice in this photo. I don't know, maybe you can steal it from someone? You're so useful. Hey, I'm just kidding. Tree to go. Not much. Well, you're hiding in the flat stream forest. Okay. Look what I found in the veg leaves. Let's see. Alright, so this should theoretically give us, I guess, give us a clue as to like what we need to do with the lamb. I think. The letter is written in regular Vild, and it means enjoy your meal. Oh! Okay, I didn't know what it meant, but like, okay, so he wants us to eat it. Okay. It seems to me that you've fallen into deep thought. What does it say? Tell me, do rooks know how to write? If they do, what do they use to do so? Are they smart enough to compose meaningful sentences? Is this a message from the rook? Oh, you're right. I'm sure he's sneering. I haven't even said a word about him. Just thinking out loud. So what is written there? He said to enjoy our meal. You see? It's definitely the Mad Rook. And he's sneering. You think, that you can eat this veg lamb? If I were you, I wouldn't trust notes hidden in cannibal plants. I don't... Yeah, but based on the context we got from the other thing, maybe he's mad we didn't eat it. I wonder if that's the case. The door is locked. Okay, I need to go back. We have something to discuss. Yes, sweetie, I'm listening. Has something happened? Are you upset? You remember what you told me 3 months ago? I do, but... Say it again, word by word. I quit. Really, I had to lie, but I'm even happy that you found out. I want you to understand once and forever. It's my life and it's my breath of fresh air. What? Life and air is something you're taking away from me. And now from Brilla. You're obsessed, don't you understand? Obsession is passion, and what's so bad about passion? For example, I was very happy when you were obsessed with these constellations of yours. Everyone should have a hobby. My hobby turned out to be dangerous, and a hobby where money is included is twice as dangerous. You see? Danger is everywhere. And I'll have you know that your mommy is no coward either. You remember the night of the 2 cheats? I don't think I do. What is it? That night when you played with Dad for our family Vardo. You're disappointed that I won, right? Are you upset with me? Actually, I was upset by both of you because you decided to split your property right before I had to leave to Norin Institute. That's not the point. I thought Father was guilty that he left us, but apparently he was right. I hope you're done because I don't want to listen to you anymore. I am done. Alright, so that was... Alright, let's go to journal side quests. we got more collectibles. Neat, neat. Is it blood? This freaking veg lamb has blood? Not blood, juice, don't worry. Yeah, it's worse that I damaged the roots. They're too long, so it was inevitable. Forget about them. I'll take care of it myself. By the way, I figured out where we can hide the veg lamb. You need to go to the forest by the lake and turn left on the boat shed. Alright, yeah. Okay. I hope you're not offended that I didn't come over for dinner, are you? I like your Vardo, it's so lovely, but your husband scares me. Are you afraid of Drobeski? Oh, tell him. No, please don't. She locks his shit up. Is it your creation? What do you think? Who do you think I am? No, it's not mine. Some vandals made their way into the shed and screwed up my old stuffed fish. Poured all my paint on the floor. Uh-oh, what a... It's very rookish. I'd better get back to the beach so nothing bad happens while I'm absent. No, I can't leave. I have a thought. Send the people away from the beach so you won't have to worry about them anymore. And ruin everyone's free time? But you'll make sure no one drowns without you. Wait for me here and keep an eye on the shed. An ugly work of non-work. Ask why. Thank you for helping me with my shed. Did you make the people leave? But solving this installation problem is more important right now. Sorry, I have nothing to give you except a big hug. I'll pass. I am not suggesting, but I have something else. You love such things, I know. It's Glashton. Pretty close to the original, huh? I don't know. I've never seen them before. That's gonna be your first one. Blah. Alright, so now we have to go get paints. What's the Mad Rook week? I don't remember anybody caring about it before. The Mad Rook is a regular guest of the stream now. He used to appear once every 3 or 5 years, but now every year. It's like he's flying to work, a damn bag of parasites. Maybe this feathered piece of crap was harmless in the past, but now he feeds on other people's sufferings. He loves to destroy what others build and cultivate. Are you sure that this is the Rook and not some hooligans or marauders who are hide behind the name of a fictional character? I would if I were them. Feeling superstitious farmers is a piece of cake. And that's why I would have attributed a couple of acts of hooliganism to you if I was not sure that the Mad Rook truly exists. He infects others with madness, somehow convinces them that fun should be the only meaning of their life. The Rook likes chaos and idleness, not order and hard work. I think you give too much importance to fairy tales, although this isn't surprising of you. Buy yourself another pair of glasses. Those diopters of these obviously don't suit you. These glasses are for reading, you chump. I have perfect sight. You can be totally sure that I saw this huge bird in a hat, a scarf, and a boot around his neck. I'm not going to convince you about anything, but you don't have your own fields. You don't have your own livestock. You have nothing to worry about. But we, Chaneros and Eliate, believe that it is time for us to teach the Madarook a lesson. So we hired mystics from Vendusco to use their expertise. The Rook won't terrorize our camp anymore. So this is where all the unintelligible ghost talks come from. Mystics of Vendusco. I should have guessed earlier. Don't you dare, you hear me? Don't you dare take more brochures from these idiots. I dare. What do you think about Serban? What am I supposed to think about him? He is my son. And that's it? That's it. What else should I say? I think you should pay more attention to him. He looks lonely. My dear nephew, the children in the Perbian camp always grow free like grass. No one here holds onto their mother's skirt like you do. Okay. So we have to go get the paints. Then around the table. Now that I know where to click. Cool. You don't say. Oh darn. Sure then, I forgot something. Blah blah. How's it going? The horizon is clear. Now I can send our fuzzy friend to a forest picnic. Finally! Thanks for the help, Ruli. Sorry if I acted horrible. Oh, I almost forgot. Is it a keychain? Let me guess. You made it yourself. Always loved handmade souvenirs, especially if... Charm. I do hope it will, but it won't. Doesn't help you. It's me all, but in your hands it will show yourself. You'll see. Back to my garden and try to restore it for Brilla as quickly as possible. And I'll get rid of this carcass. It's heavy. Right. And then we get the weird talking sheep. Don't compare my taste with this mutton, friend. What do you like to eat for breakfast? If you want fried eggs, I'll become fried eggs. Bacon and cheese, or even tomatoes. Special for you. I can cure, blah. Are you advertising yourself? What am I supposed to do? You aren't paying attention to my marvelous qualities. I just want to say you look like fun. Do you have a name? What's your name? What do you mean I have a name? I don't have a name. Why would I have one? I'm food. I have to be eaten. Or do you think I'm a person? I'm lost. Wait, I need to clear my head. How'd you appear at the greenhouse? I was planted and I grew there. But how? Are you supposed to grow on the flat only? Aren't you, well, a Sarai plant? Wait. Are you Sarai? I'm gonna go with mortal for now. Immortal. Red-blooded, if you prefer. Ah, I can't believe it. I cultivated myself so carefully. I killed the young, worthless greens to nourish my wonderful body. And it turns out you're just some miserable mortal. A slave of the clockwork. A bag of blood with an expiration date. Hey, even though I got an expiration date, no one's gonna eat me. Body while carrying me, scrawny, it will be me. Oh, I see. Tell a little secret. I'm gonna do. You will destroy me? All my efforts. Everything will be in vain. Listen to me. Sorry for the insult. I'll let you. I need answers. I'm food. I'm not into Burial? Burial? I think? Man. Who sewed you? The Mad Rook? It's you who is mad because you're asking me this. It's okay. I still have time to make you speak. You don't have it. You're at the flat. Haven't you noticed? You have not, it seems. This will be your punishment for lying, peasant. Now run to the stream. Run after your master time like a slave dog. Not before I bury you. Fada, Shungaro. Maybe you want to take a piece of me after all. You'll be the only Shungaro who will get such an honor. Yes, men. Ugh. No, but. Bad but. Dang butts. Take meat. I think I will take a piece from you as a trophy. But I won't try it. You cannot resist it. Nobody can. My flesh smells too sweet. Shut up. Mudgelam was right, I'm in the flat. I feel it. Something is following me. Wolves. Strange, skinny wolves with empty eyes. Were they attracted by the smell of the veg lamb? You cannot resist it. Nobody can. Okay. What was that? Where are those wolves? What wolves, kiddo? Nobody here except you and me. This is impossible. White with huge round eyes and enormous teeth, it's hard not to notice them. And they were just here. I don't know about that. Mayhaps they were some goblins, but wolves? Next time you've mind to lie to me, come up with a better story, you dolt. Look at yourself. What sodded hole did you crawl coming out of, all covered in juice? What have you got in your pocket? Well, okay, not a word needed. I can smell it's a bit of veg lamb. You could have just waited until the celebration, didn't you know? What the celebration? Listen, I've got a problem, so do you. Right now, we're in the flat. Wow, really? Really? Let me finish. No, blast it, you let me finish, okay? I know that we're in the flat, thickwit. You and I were going to the celebration together until you took a turn somewhere and slipped off into the some unknown direction. Then I hadn't even so much as a moment to sneeze, and here you are again. All dirty with a lump of veg lamb in your pocket, babbling on about some nonsense to do with wolves. That's impossible. I don't even know who you are. Okay, listen, if you're a timeless traveler, it's cool. I'd gladly join you, but not now. You see, I got here by accident and got lost, and I don't have any watches or bell rings with me, so I don't know how long I'll be here. Please, help me get back to the stream. You're from Hill Camp, right? Help me. It's me, Flynn, you bleeding idiot. Are you having a due day right now? The shuffling? You ignored my restriction, didn't you? You were messing with those damned constellations, huh? Trying to sell the crown. No, don't say a word. I know you did. Fada! When we get to the shining coin, just pretend like nothing happened. I'll deal with you after the celebration. Constellations, the crown, the shuffling? What? I hope we can go a little bit of a different direction for this. Awesome. Did I get sent to some kind of crazy tea party? And that suit, the suit, I must be dreaming. Here I am serving the tables for them, and they're hiding all the Gramadug from me. Sorry. You know what happens to mortals if they don't leave the flat when... the same thing as happens to us in the stream. Don't be whinging at me with explanations, kiddo. I know a damn sight more than you. Well, at least now. Okay, so there's a certain point where... Okay. At least right now. You've had yourself a due day. And this is exactly the reason why I'm in need of a sip of Grandma Doug or more than ever. No, I can't have amnesia. Perhaps, but your memory isn't all that good and well. And you know why? You broke my restriction. I asked you not to solve the constellations before the celebration, before Tingla Dara. This is a big day, special day dedicated to you, and you just pounded a sand up everyone's ass and tried to solve these bloody constellations again. And what'd you get you? Nothing. Not a bloody damn thing. Your crown didn't succumb to you, but oh, would you look at that? You shuffled the cards in your head again. Congratulations, Judge Jurado. Tingla Dara Writ. I spent a lot of time studying... It's not, it has got nothing to do with... Well, the path and turned wrong again, but here you are. Happy trading, easy work, and endless meals. Shut up, kiddo. Why so official? He's having a due day. Oh no, not that. Right during the party. He was solving constellations because of you, Bo, and right before Tingladera. And thanks to you, that damn shuffling happened to him again. How the hell does it relate to me? You're encouraging him. He does that not because he wants to, but because the king told him to. And why are you so mad about due day? Kiddo's brains are clearing out after each constellation. It needs that. Well, his personality will be erased soon. We won't have our kiddo anymore. But Flynn, he needs to solve the crown. He's almost there, right? Right? What will he give to the king if the machine is broken? And where will he find another one? He and you too should better think about it. I'm exaggerating. His job. A noble job, by the way. I'm sorry I worry you too much. He is my friend. He's my friend too. Vuloda. I'll go and check on the guests. They shouldn't be left alone. Otherwise they'll get bored. See you later, okay? And you too, kiddo. Okay, so... Right. Oh, it disappears. A day of being born and a day of getting closer to death. Because you're not trying to think that your path has a final stop, and that's right. When the silence appears to appear in the air. You're immortal. And Bo and I will wait for you near the stairs. Just pinch a little bit. I'm joking, it's not scary at all. So stand still. Look at that grumpy face. He's just gonna kill us again, isn't he? Can't believe you risk yourself in the stream just for a bloody piece of paper. surprised anyway. I tried a lot with one of them recently. Therefore, they ascribe to themselves quite a winning hand at fooling people with that rot. It's a sort which was advertising itself that way once. Seems your memories about it are bright enough that you even remember it after the due day. Oh yeah, those vigilants were so funny, I like them. So pompous. They also didn't really like mortals for some reason. Did you put a piece of yourself into them, Flynn? Because it seems like you did. Vigilam is special. It's quiet, but it has a little secret. That's why you'd best be keeping it till the party ends. It smells delicious, like a berry strudel. And now I need to talk to Kiddo in private, Bo. Bo's right. Telling stories. Bo's right smart at telling stories. I'm even a touch envious, really. He's always got the best of the ideas, meanwhile my brain is all full of spiders and dirt. Like yours. Yeah, thanks. Guess I'll have to get used to you and Bo like, an old friend. Like, if I've never known you before. Now, usually after every due day, Bo and I do up a little recovery bit for you, I put on a record with your voice on it, and Bo, he takes some shiny whatnot and waves it about in front of your face. Usually? But not today. Not today. You need rest. It seems that past me was a good friend for you and Bo, but it's hard for present me to get used to it. I already have family and friends. I can't leave them. No one's asking you to leave them. You've always lived in the stream. This is all way too weird. You know what? I hear them. I mean, the constellations. I hear how they call me? Such a delicate ringing, a pleasant sound. It must be that one day it will grow louder. Do you now? You really hear them? And just what are they going on about? I can't make it out. You're not wrong, though. Someday that ringing will grow louder. Well, will you return me back to the stream? To my time? I already told you I will. Well, mayhaps a couple of suns ahead. Yeah, listen. How about a good old goodbye hug? Yeah, why not? He's gonna stab us again. Okay, so what am I supposed to do here? What is the answer? There's some key that I'm missing here. What choices do I have? Do I have to cut the lamp down? He said there was a secret. Okay, so I guess we're doing that all over again. Again. The end of chapter 1. Okay. That didn't work, I don't think. We don't have the key for whatever this one is. Welcome back. It seems as though we have already met. In that case, you already know about the decision dialogue choice will affect the plot of the game and the following characters. Bro, how many times do I have to go through this? Ugh. I said no. Okay, we know it's Serban. I'm gonna try axing the sheep this time. Yes, because it's blank, silly. May I be honest with you? I'm afraid the Black Baron won't like these results. Blah. Blah, blah. Blah. Been here forever and it's covered in dust. My mom used my money to buy this lamp for me as a gift. It has a pink light. Looks cute, by the way. Okay, so we have most things, so at this point it's just dialogue choices. It would be great if you were silent for a while. Just shut up for the next couple of hours. Packing your stuff, little brat. I'm not leaving until the order is finished, and until then you have to put up with me. I'll be here whether you want it or not. Did you decide to be the boss? Please, tell me, where did you find all this arrogance, boy? You pretend to be a scholar and an intellectual, but what are you really? You didn't even finish your degree at the Institute. All you do now is take orders for earrings and bracelets. Does the fact that I'm taking real orders for real money mean anything to you? If only that money was used sensibly. You still haven't paid me your last debt, and you are on your 5th and 6th loan already. Personally, yes, but and then you dared to borrow through your mother. I almost forgot it has a move. What? Okay. Alright, so we gotta go. Vander, you can count on me. My aunt won't know anything because I can keep secrets. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I was so worried about her nerves. You better worry about yourself. You're working for the most venomous and furious spider in the camp. Where's your survival instinct? What? What are you talking about? Tell me, what happened? Oh! Maybe the problem is the shovel, because we took the shovel with us, and that's what caused us to dig it into the ground, and maybe that's not what we were supposed to do? Okay. Okay, so we gotta go through the whole conversation again. Telling you once again, I don't understand a thing about botany, but even such a layman as me will tell you to rip it out of the ground and throw it away as far as possible. It's not that simple, my friend. I still don't understand what kind of help you need from me. I, was pranked by the Mad Rook. The week of the Rook has begun, and this year he chose me along with the others. This veg lamb grew here because the Mad Rook left its seed on purpose. Just to make fun of you? Of course. It's totally his style. Okay, let's say it's... Guess it was like that. And even if he exists, then who is he? Is Sorai? Insteadly for Sorai to leave the flat, and why would the Rook take such a risk just prank some mortal gardener? I don't know, but veg lamb can't appear out of nowhere, right? It's just a plant vendor. Birds carry seeds, and they don't have to be the Mad Rook for that. I think I didn't tell you the most important thing. Veg lamb is a flat thing, just like the Mad Rook. What? Is it true? I thought that I'll tell everything to Brilla first, and then come what may. But then, thanks to the holy name, I ran into you. Or that you were writing blah blah blah. Alright, we're gonna cut down this time. Why don't you just, stump this thing. It won't take much time. And then what? Just throw it in the lake. Yeah, yes, I thought about that, but as far as I know, it doesn't eat seaweed. Well, I've helped you. Can I go now? You did, but see, I can't bring myself to do this. Why not? Don't you have any tools here? I have one, but it's just I can't. I can't hurt it. It's a killer, but it's alive. Valvale? Really? You called me just to chop down this damn weed? You know me. Sorry I'm making you do this, but I can't do it on my own. I think it'll drive me insane, and Vander. Fine, I'll do this. Give me your axe. One more thing. Could you please use another axe? Not mine. There will be blood on it otherwise. I mean, the juice. What? What? I can't believe this. I have to wait then because I don't have any gardening tools in my pocket. Okie dokie. Don't interrupt me. Oh. I'm silent. Is something wrong? It's time for you to put that deck of cards away and find a decent job. I have a job. Playing cards isn't a job, especially when you have to put your hand into my pocket. My dear, I didn't take a single dane from you. Only from Bree. Thanks to the holy names, her income is stable, and the Black Baron will give you a lot of money soon. Are you hinting that I'll be able to pay for your debts to your sister? Good thought. Thank you very much. You remember the night of the two cheats? I don't think I do. What is it? The night when you played with Dad for Family Vardo. You're disappointed that I won, right? Are you upset with me? Actually, I was upset by both of you because you decided to split your property. That's not the point. I thought Father was guilty that he left us, but apparently he was right. I hope you're done because I don't want to listen. Right, so do we have any information on that's the way we lost our family. Plays cards constantly and moreover cheats a lot and loses only when a better cheater appears. That's the way we lost our family Vardo when the father decided to leave. He went it along with the horse and hit the road to an undisclosed location. I can even understand that. Okay. Someone left a letter on the chair. Interesting. Oh, I didn't notice this. From Vander to Brilla. I guess they have some business talk. I'm always up for heretical methods, plus the axe suits me. Unreliably sealed, smells like grass and flowers. Actually, it doesn't smell at all. I just made this up by myself. Personal letter from Vander to my aunt. I understand why I was lying outside in full public view. Use the item to read the letter boldly or stay sensible. I found something. Here, take a look. Oh, what is it? Oh, come on, Vander. Your name is on it. And not only yours. I decided I shouldn't leave the letters on the street. It doesn't matter if they are personal or not. On the street, you said? I see. Thank you for bringing it back. I knew it right away. You took it from Brilla. Blah. I brought an axe, so let's get started. No. Wait, let me leave first. Vander. Hey, Vander. Are you done already? Oh, finally. It's easier to believe here now when it's gone. What do you think? Smell like earth, manure, green, and paprika. Right? Yes. But I don't feel any difference. Thanks for the help, Rui. And sorry if I was acting horrible. Oh, almost forgot. Sticky. It smells like strawberry syrup. I guess this is strawberry syrup. You guess? I don't remember where or when I bought it, and the tag was lost. I can add it to your coffee. You can add it to your coffee or eat it with pancakes if you want. It's expired. Oh, really? That's a pity. But I'm afraid I don't have anything else to give you. I can get back to my garden and try to restore it for Brilla as quickly as possible. And I'll get rid of the carcass. Aw. Oh, this is completely different. Did we fall in with the lamb? So the birthday party was a bad idea. And we got rescued by a horse. Really, talk to me. Really? Alec? Yes, hello to you too. How on earth did you do that? Do what? Almost drowned just off the coast. How do you feel? My head hurts, but at least I can breathe. Well, good for you. You've come to yourself so quick. Do you know for how long you've been underwater? Almost for 3 minutes. I even regret it a bit, because now I have to give the kiss of life to someone else. Oh, he likes us! But now I allow you to hang around my neck. I'm your savior. Because it's your job. I'll hang as soon as I feel better. I think I saw some kind of horse there. Where's the horse? What horse? There, near the fringe. Just before I lost consciousness, I saw a horse. I thought she was swimming underwater and right next to me. Well, I'm not much of a horse, although I'm a real stallion in some ways. Alec, I'm serious. There, stop grumbling. I haven't seen any horses, but I can say I didn't find you near the fringe. But where? You were drifting offshore like a piece of moss. It looks like you've charmed the spirit of the lake and they decided to help you. It wasn't any spirits. Sorry, but I don't believe that an ordinary sane horse can dive to save a drowning man. Otherwise the horse would work here instead of me. Look, I have a good idea. Let's drink to your rescue tonight. What do you think? No, I don't want to. I've already drank some water. Just kidding. I already have some plans for the evening anyway. Forget. Take it easy. Someday you'll be lucky too. I think you should have some rest. And change your clothes, of course. If your clothes were tighter, they would stick to your body so erotically, but, right. Now, nothing to look at. I'm already gone. Oh, that's funny. Alright, so we're supposed to avoid things that the Rook does? Is the Rook the problem? Part of the problem? Feature causes a lot of damage. Suspicious! I'm watching you work. The company that produces these axes is has its own shtick. It engraves the eye symbol on its tools. I'll think up a story now. Once upon a time, there lived a grandfather and his lazy grandson, both lumberjacks. The grandfather carved an eye symbol on the grandson's axe and said that this eye is magical and it'll be watching whether the grandson is working or not. And the grandson became paranoid and hacked his father to death with an axe. I don't think that's how that works, but okay. Flavor for your pockets. No inscriptions on the bottle. What is the difference between an expired syrup and a fresh one? In my opinion, there is no difference. Even the smell of it is so intense I leave a strawberry-scented trail behind me. Okay, well that fundamentally changes things. Can I... Bad idea. If I open the tap, the ill worms will fall out and die. Oh. So how do you go about cleaning it? Hey, Lazy? I didn't expect to see you there. I didn't expect to see you either, especially like this. Why aren't you ready yet? Aren't ready? Wait, what am I supposed to be ready for? Strange. Looks like you didn't get an invitation. Aha! I got it. Almost slipped my mind. It's fine. I'm not in the mood to go anywhere in any case. What invitation? I'm sorry to say that, but I didn't get any invitation. I am not surprised. I guess Brill didn't like the decision of her son invited you to his birthday party, so she just thrown the card away. Shame. I drew something for you on the flip side of it. So Rasco did invite me? Why didn't you tell me earlier? This is just phenomenal! It wasn't easy. If only you could see Rasco's face when I asked him to invite you. I thought he was about to change his summer coat to winter and get back to summer again in a couple of minutes. How did you even convince him? I said you're able to turn any random party into an epic party. But it's not true. Then try to make it true, otherwise there is no reason to start. Okay, you didn't get an invitation, but you should have noticed the clothes on your bed. I borrowed a suit from Rasco and personally left it in your room. Ow! That's why we're wearing the suit in the location at the birthday party. Oh, that makes so much sense. This is great. I borrowed a suit from Rasco and personally left it in your room. Seems like I wasn't home at this moment. Wait, what did you do? I brought a suit into your room. No, you borrowed it from Rasco. Relax. Rasco doesn't know his own clothes any better than you do. If you say so. Now, listen carefully. Rasco is suspecting you in some nonsense, like if you're smoking yakin with Drobeski, or if you're smuggling, or something even worse. I'm always telling him that you're cute, that we grew up together, but he doesn't want to hear anything. I'm sure you can do it better. Show him that you're a smart guy. Impress him. Talk about work. About, jigsawing. Got it? Now go. I'm waiting. Oh. Well, that's certainly a different take. Alright, Right, okay, well, that is certainly an interesting thing. We're going to go ahead and stop here, and then we'll pick it up again next time on the next episode. Bye-bye!